In this video, I'm going to be showing exactly how you can use paid ads to scale your brand to 100k plus per month. I'm going to be giving everything away in this video. I'm not going to be holding anything back, so make sure you watch the end. There's a lot of value in this video, and let's just get into it. So I'm Nathaniel Wakefield. I spent close to $500,000 on ads for e-commerce businesses, and I've partnered with over 25 clothing brands across the US. And this is something I can promise that you've never seen before, because I've quite literally spent the past 3 years building this strategy from the ground up. I've wasted tens of thousands of dollars and years refining everything I'm going to be showing in this video for completely free. So yeah, right now I'm just going to pull back the curtain to give you guys everything that we do for our clients that you can quite literally do for yourself, so you can never have unprofitable ads again and actually be able to scale your brand and reach your goals. This isn't a sales pitch. This is real value to show you that I deliver on my promises. So by the end of this video, you're going to learn exactly how you can scale your brand to 100k plus per month using simple TikTok and Instagram ads. And this strategy is for clothing brand owners who are currently doing at least 10k plus per month and have cash to invest in paid ads to actually start scaling their business quickly. So you may be thinking, well, Nathaniel, why should I listen to you about ads? Well, you're one of two people. You're either currently trying to run ads yourself, or you've hired someone to run them for you and you're struggling to build out profitable campaigns, or you aren't seeing any results at all and you're relying on organic content to drive your sales and you aren't seeing the results that you really want. Now, to prove this works, so you keep watching the rest of this video, I'm going to show you some results. So we helped the Hoop Gang scale from 10 to 86k per month in just 3 months using this exact strategy that I'm breaking down later on in this video. But yeah, before working with us, they were doing organic content and they weren't getting the results they wanted. They wanted to be hitting 50k plus per month, but they would have stuck at that 10k range because there's only so much you can do with organic content. So we implemented our strategies on TikTok and Facebook, and we got them to 86k in that past month of August. So we also helped Follow bring in an extra 35k in our first month working together using simple TikTok Spark ads. So this is, if for those of you who don't know, TikTok Spark ads is essentially running ads on a TikTok that is already posted. So as you can see here, we spent $7,000 bringing in 563 conversions at a $13 cost per conversion average, which is a 4x ROAS average. It's a bit higher than this because some campaigns did worse, which brings the overall down. A lot of the conversions don't actually get tracked properly on TikTok as well, unless you're using like Triple an external app to track the sales. But we also helped Louvre bring in 126k in just 2 months of working with us using this exact strategy. And yeah, before working with us, they were doing just 12k per month. We 6x their monthly revenue in just 2 months. So even though you see all of these clients printing with us now with paid ads, before they started, they were struggling too. Some of them were posting every day organically but not seeing any results. They weren't bringing in enough sales each month to make their brand their full-time job. Some of them had a site that just didn't convert. They had a conversion rate low as 1%. They were hiring terrible agencies that don't deliver on their promises. And I can imagine that you're probably struggling with at least one of these problems right now as well. So if you've ever boosted posts on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, you've actually ended up burning money that could have gone towards actual ad campaigns. And the reason why is because you can't control who's going to see your boosted posts at all. You can only do light targeting, like their age and their gender. You can't really get down to your target audience. So they end up getting shown to people who have really low purchasing intent and aren't interested in buying your product at all. And if you tried running ads yourself, you've hired someone to run them for you, and you didn't see any success, the reason why is because you or whoever ran them didn't stick to any of these core principles that I'm going to be going over in this video that we check for each of our clients before running their ad campaigns. And you're probably thinking it's impossible to make 50 to 100k per month without having to waste a bunch of money on marketing agencies and have really low profit margins, but most people do think the exact same thing until they see how it all works and why we run our campaigns differently to actually bring results. So before I show you all the value I originally promised in this video, I just want you to understand that scaling your brand is possible without having to deal with any of that. I'm sure you know someone who believes running ads doesn't work at all. They swear ads only bring clicks from people that won't actually check out, but the truth is that ads do work, in case you think they don't, and ads are simply a tool to get eyeballs. Who those eyeballs are from is what really matters. So yeah, just to dive into how we're getting some of the best ad results in the industry, here's 3 things that we do different. The first is within the ads themselves. So step 1 is hyper targeting. You need to narrow down directly to your target customer, and here's why. Most people, most agencies, they run your cookie cutter broad ads to get a ton of clicks, and they just don't convert, and they bring conversion rates like this. Just look at that, 0.85%. Instead, we use hyper-targeted ads. We only show your ads to people whose fashion preferences line up with your brand and who are likely to make a purchase to get your conversion rates like this. So this is one of the brands we work with. We actually brought them from a 0.58 conversion rate to a 10% conversion rate, which in e-commerce is completely unheard of. It means that if 100 people click your site, 10 of them are going to make a purchase, compared to most brands that sit around the 2-3% conversion rate. Now, step 2 is retargeting. So most people run broad ads to potential customers that only view it once, but our retargeting strategy ensures that your brand stays top of mind. So using the Facebook Pixel, we implement advanced retargeting. We segment your audiences based on their interaction with your brand, and we create personalized experiences that drive conversions. So here's a diagram that I made here that just basically goes over our retargeting strategy. An impression is one view. So when someone views your ad, we'll see if they visited your site. If they didn't visit your site, then we'll send them another retargeting ad. And if they didn't visit your site after that retargeting ad, we'll just remove them from the audience because they're clearly not interested. So if they did visit your site the first time, we'll ask ourselves, did they make a purchase? If they didn't make a purchase, we'll send them a retargeting ad with 10% off. If they did make a purchase, then good. We'll offer them an upsell and we'll try and increase our average order value. So coming back here, if they didn't visit the site the first time, but after showing the first retargeting ad, if they did visit the site, we ask the same question, did they make a purchase? Let's say they didn't, and we sent them that another retargeting ad with 10% off, and they didn't make a purchase from that, we'll remove them from the audience because they're clearly not interested in becoming a customer. But if they did make a purchase, then cool, we'll offer them an upsell. So we only retarget them 2 to 3 times. We don't want to just keep spamming them because if they didn't visit our site at all, they're clearly not interested in the product, so why would they want to make a purchase? However, if they did show some sort of interest, they liked some posts, they followed us, then we'll keep retargeting them until they become a customer, because it's so much easier to convert people that have already seen your brand before than brand new faces from a broad campaign. So now step 3 is lookalike audiences. We use lookalike audiences on Facebook and TikTok to reach people who are similar to your followers and also similar to your previous customers. We're able to find people who are very similar to your followers and very similar to your customers, and that allows us to create very highly targeted audiences and with very high intent buyers. So that's people who are going to see your ad and you already know they're going to make a purchase because they're interested and they're similar to your previous customers that you've had. And this allows us to optimize your ad spend and scale faster because we can show the ads to new users who are way more likely to convert than someone who doesn't have any aligning interest with your brand at all. But yeah, there's a lot more that goes into our campaigns than just these 3 steps I've gone over right now. But these are just a few of the things that really set us apart from the rest. You might be wondering, how much does this all cost? Well, it's kind of like home builders. It's impossible for me to give you a price without knowing the size of your home. So what we want to do is we want to meet you and we want to give you a price specifically for you and tailored to your brand's needs. We can't just give you a cookie cutter price for everyone because everyone's different. Everyone has different needs. Some people may need content. Some people may just need ads running. Some people may need their whole site changed and their whole offer changed before even starting to run ads. But look, there are people out there selling this stuff for $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 per month. But what if I told you there was a cheaper, faster, easier, and risk-free way for us to come in and do this all for you? If that all were true, would you be willing to learn more about this? So if you're currently relying on other marketing agencies and you know you aren't seeing the results you want, whether it's them over-promising and under-delivering for you, or whatever it might be, I just broke down exactly what we're doing to solve that, to give you realistic expectations of what you could see with each step in terms of what we do. But you could totally just take everything that I showed you and just go and do it on your own. However, the people that will see the most success with this are people who have had experience running ads in the past or more experienced brand owners who know what they're doing. If you're new to ads here, you might just blow it here and just throw a bunch of money in the fire. But yeah, if you're interested in our process, feel free to book a completely free strategy call with me or a member of my team, and we're going to cover everything it would take to get your brand to these numbers, provide even more value tailored to your needs. And yeah, even if we feel like we aren't a good fit to work together after this call, that's perfectly fine, because at the very least, you will have left the call with a clear roadmap of where you should go next and what the next steps are for you with your brand. And look, we believe in our abilities to deliver results, and this is exactly why we offer a 3x ROAS guarantee. If you work with us and you don't see at least a 3x return on your ad spend, we'll give you back absolutely everything you've paid us. But yeah, if you never want to worry about getting more sales, just like how my client Samir went from struggling running his clothing brand, doing just under 10K a month, just relying on word of mouth and organic marketing, to plugging in our system and consistently doing $100,000 months, the link is down below to book in with me, and I'm looking forward to it.